Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hi.
Andrew forgot about that.
I forgot
Forgot
that we did the hi thing. I'm so sorry.
He was already going, welcome back to
I
our
was
Reddit
I
online
was
somewhere.
I was
me.
so ready to do it.
That is me.
Okay, good.
So here she goes. Welcome back to I Read It Online Somewhere. Here every week, kind of, to discuss what we have read online and answer your strange and wonderful questions you probably should have asked your science teachers at school. I'm Amie. I didn't ask these questions either, but luckily for me, I'm joined by two science teachers, Andrew and Ross.
Hello.
Who can help answer them now. So I should probably say why I said kind of in the title. That's because we're kind of not here every week because we just keep getting ill. Or someone in our house keeps getting ill and we keep having to stop not record. So yeah, we might be here every day. We don't know. We might just bash out loads of episodes. Who knows? But how are you, Andrew?
I'm alright, actually. I'm doing okay. Yeah.
You got snow up north?
We did get snow. It has been quite cold. And there's a cough. And
Yeah, I've not coughed all day. And then it's just like, now I must cough.
it's like you
I
just
hate
wait.
this.
Like, yeah, it is a bit like you wait. Like, I just had a Snickers and I thought, oh no, I might have like a tiny little. Yeah,
jealous of
controversial,
that.
right? Because I'm like, but I'm worried though that I might get like a teeny tiny peanut stuck in my like throat, and then I'm like. But
Well, I think chocolate's also not good for your voice. You're not
No.
supposed to,
Like actors and stuff aren't allowed.
and singers aren't allowed to eat chocolate.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I
like,
don't think
just
I could
before
be a
you sing.
singer.
Yeah, not like at any point.
They're allowed to eat chocolate, we should probably say. But
Oh, okay. Oh well, that's good. But no, yes, absolutely fine. Having a great time. New car ish, courtesy car. Oh, long story, but courtesy car.
sore subject.
Sore subject indeed.
Trying to think of a deer pun, but I can't.
Oh
dear.
that's a shame.
Why did I not come up with that?
So yeah, that's me. But yeah, you're good to be back.
Great to be back. We're
And,
delighted. And
we'll
we're on
episode 23.
Steal My Thunder. Yeah, we're at season 3, episode 23, if we're still doing that. And this week, we're all about chilling. And by chilling, I mean being cold. So it's my turn to do a story, so I've just got it here. And it's basically all about the bizarre effects now that it's getting much colder that the cold has on you. And I want to test you guys to see if you know. So, penis size. We're going straight in.
Wow.
I can't believe, as a science teacher, you both sniggered. That's very unprofessional.
Below average.
You can't like.
But you just said penis size. You need
can't,
to give
like,
us some sort of
yeah,
context.
you can't.
I'm meaning, like,
you can't
Oh, I
not
love a
snigger
big
at
one.
them.
Like, what do you mean?
Ross. And cut. No, I mean like testing out. So how does the cold affect these things? So how does the cold
Okay,
affect
right.
penis?
You could have worded
Okay,
that better.
scratch that. Okay,
Oh.
how does the cold... Innuendo bingo. How does the cold affect penis size?
Well, I'm a biologist. Do I have an unfair advantage here? I'm also a guy.
Like, to be honest, I also knew this, but... Well, explain what you think and why.
Everything shrivels up and shrinks. Well, it doesn't shrivel up. It just shrinks. It pulls back into the body.
But why?
I think it's all just to protect your testicles, I think.
Yes, for sperm production.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Okay, I'm just reading it. It's more... No, well... They haven't kind of said that specifically. They've said...
So just check this. The Daily Mail, is it?
It's actually The Sun.
Okay.
They've said it happens because the blood vessels in our extremities contract when we are cold. It's our body's way of directing heat to the vital areas like our internal organs. It's called winter penis. It's like an episode. It's like an episode of Game of Thrones.
It's called a winter penis.
Winter penis.
That's just down the road from Winterfell.
Technically, winter penis is a thing, says Dr. Sarah Jarvis, GP and clinical director of patient.info. Basically, in winter, your body retains heat by shutting down blood vessels on the surface. We know that one of the most obvious places, because it has a very large surface area, is the penis. But apparently in the summer, it like doesn't get bigger, but it just like stretches a wee bit.
so it gets bigger.
Oh, wait a minute, here you go. We also know that testicles tend to get smaller in cold weather and may well be drawn higher up into the scrotum. It's not a physical permanent change. If you warm up, then it will go back to normal.
There you go.
Are people reading this and go, I've not realised that's happened for the last
Yeah,
18 years of my
that's
life.
the other. Yeah,
Well,
how do people not know this?
Maybe women don't realise.
That's true. To be fair, the number of men that don't know about the female anatomy
That's fair, yeah.
There's a lot.
is quite shocking.
Exactly.
So, so it could go the other way.
Okay, so there you go. That was winter penis. Next one is, do you guys know how your bladder is affected by the cold and why?
You need to pee more.
Yeah, do you know why? And Ross, feel free to answer any of these biology questions. Because you do need to pee more in the cold, but do you know why?
Well, yeah, I was just trying to think why.
Do you know why? Well, have a think. Use your
I'm trying to think.
hypothesis. Is that right?
No,
No.
but
yeah,
I would
yeah.
have thought you'd want to keep heat in, so peeing's getting rid of heat.
What are you peeing?
Hot liquid?
Okay, well,
Lava?
but your pee is like, okay, so your pee is always hot, but like that's just because it's body temperature.
When you pee in the cold, it like steams. It goes shh.
Well, that's because of evaporation. Come on, Ross.
And then you got yellow stuff.
What? I'm glad that I'm sounding the most intelligent here. Or more intelligent than Ross.
Yeah, okay. Is it like
It's quite a straightforward thing if you think about it.
Is it? I don't know. I actually don't know.
Is it more just to keep all the heat in your torso again? So you're just getting rid of liquid that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, basically. So we tend to sweat less because we're cold, and as a result, lose less fluid through sweating. We produce more urine instead.
Oh, okay. That is actually quite cool.
But I actually always say that, like when it's cold, I always need the toilet more. So yeah. But actually, if you're producing more urine, it could also be a sign of hypothermia because your body's responding to the cold as a stressor. So act quickly. Yeah.
So I still end up sweating a lot when I'm like wearing a big jacket and stuff. Not if you're standing around, but if I go for a walk, like you always dress for if you're standing around, and then if you have to walk somewhere, you're like, oh, I'm wearing too much, I'm sweating, I need to take my hat off. It's a nightmare.
I agree. Yep.
Hope you guys are okay. Okay, next thing is your teeth. How does the cold affect your teeth?
Oh, they just fall out.
Or are they
why?
are they more sensitive?
If they do fall out, actually, my tooth just fell out, so this will be quite
Did
interesting.
it?
Ross texted me the other day saying, I bet my tooth has just fallen out. I was like, okay.
It's one I'm getting root canal on anyway.
Oh.
Obviously, a bit of it's just cracked off.
But okay, you're doing a me and you're not actually answering the question. You're just talking about yourself.
Well, it's not Ross's science quiz, is it? So I can,
But okay,
I can go into personal
okay. What
anecdotes.
do you? So Andrew, you mentioned sensitivity.
Sensitivity. They're more
But why?
sensitive because of the cold air that you breathe in through your mouth because your nose is stuffed.
Yeah, so tooth sensitivity in the cold months is common, and that's because when the temperatures change and you begin to breathe in cold air, your tooth enamel will expand and contract at different rates, causing cracks or cavities that exposes dentine.
Oh.
Just like what happens with the roads. That's why the roads all crack up. It's because the little
Basically
cracks
the same.
are expanding and contracting in the cold.
That was actually kind of physicsy, Ross, and you didn't get it. That was a really good crossover because teeth are
that
kind of
was
like
good,
biology,
yeah.
and then expansion and cracking is a bit physicsy.
It is.
Yeah. Also, you actually clench your teeth more in the cold, so that kind of doesn't help.
All the chattering.
Yeah. So yeah, and the last one I'll pick is why are you more dehydrated in the cold?
Are you more dehydrated?
Yeah, or that you can experience dehydration during winter months. Because everyone would think that you experience in the summer because it's hot, but you can also experience in the winter.
Because we just talked about we're not sweating as much.
Well, I'm not saying you experience it more than the summer. I'm just saying you can
Yeah, is it just because
experience
you need to use more water to keep you hot in the winter?
You know nothing, Jon Snow. I'm actually really surprised how bad you guys are doing.
So, how? Wait, hold on. That you don't have more. What was the question?
Absolute role reversal. You guys, you can tell you need the Christmas holidays.
It's been a long term.
So why would you suffer from dehydration in the winter? It's honestly a really simple answer.
Is it because you're just constantly breathing air, sweaty
Andrew.
air out?
Guess what? You're also breathing air at other times of the year. I'll put you out your misery. It's
It's
basically
alcohol. All the alcohol you're drinking.
Yeah,
No.
okay, that was
Over
going to
all
be
the
my
time.
second guess.
No. It means that it's because there's less moisture in the air.
Oh, I was about to say that, but then
I
I went
was
for the funny one.
close with the air breathing.
Well, and less.
I'm not giving you that, Andrew.
I'm giving you the science paragraph.
That's right.
Here's the science bit. And less
We quote
saliva.
that far too many times. We need to stop that.
Get back in your box. As less saliva is produced, this reduces your mouth's ability to fight infections, as saliva is essential for washing away any nasty bacteria and leftover food particles. Leaving these to fester and stick to your teeth can and will increase your risk of developing cavities and even tooth decay. And also, you should be drinking more water because you can flush that all away, so it means bacteria gets away from your mouth.
Oh,
But yeah, it's just basically because there's not as much moisture in there.
well, that's cool.
I thought that was a good story
That is
for this
cool.
week. What a comeback. What a comeback.
Pun intended or not? I can't tell.
Why would where's the pun?
Andrew said that's cool, and your story was all about being
Oh.
chilly.
Oh, that's...
Andrew, if you realise, just says every week, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's like
It's
my
like his
go-to.
line. It's like his
It's like-
catchphrase.
It's my catchphrase.
If you search like I read it online somewhere in an Etsy shop, it's just a poster of Andrew saying, wow, that's
cool.
really cool.
And Amy going, here's the science bit.
To be
And
fair,
Ross just going,
Yeah.
Ross
don't know."
coughing.
Ross coughing.
that is actually, yeah. That is something that I've done. That is,
Don't say it.
mhm.
Don't say it's really cool.
You're finding it hard not to.
It's really cool. I can't help it.
Say it. Let's come up with another outro. Go on, Andrew. Go.
It's corn.
That's... Oh, wow. That's... No, I can't. Because
Try it.
I changed the start bit. I'm like, oh, wow. Oh, that is really... Yeah, that's cool.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. Cool. Lovely. Interesting. Yeah, that's hard.
Right, you've got to
Interesting
change your catchphrase. You can't say that's really something. You got to say something different, like
Okay,
How
that's so
interesting.
cool.
no,
That's the thing.
and not the word cool.
Okay, not the word cool and not the word really.
Well, I mean, I've said the story now, so you're not
No.
going to say it again. I think that we've missed the point. But anyway, right, quiz me.
Amy's science test.
Amy, question 1. How many hearts does an octopus have?
4.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
No, I'm afraid not.
Is it 8? Because they've got 8 legs. There's like a heart in each one of the legs or something.
No, I'm afraid not.
2?
Nope.
Okay, Ross, do you know?
No,
It's like
I'd have gone with 4 to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought 4.
Maybe because you were closer to 3, which is the actual answer.
Oh.
You were so good. Like you said 4. Then you said 8. Then you said 2, and I was like, oh, right, next. And then you just went, nah, I don't know. I'm like, oh no.
Basically, just listed every single number.
So they're slightly different. So they all do slightly different jobs, which is really cool. So one of them circulates blood like around the body, and the other 2 pump blood like onto its gills so that it can also pick up the oxygen in the water.
Oh, follow-up question. Do their tentacles shrink in the winter?
They don't have testicles.
I said
Oh,
tentacles!
tentacles.
Oh, sorry.
Tentacles.
Yeah, they have a,
yeah.
a spermy dart, don't they?
I think they do
Sorry?
have a spermy dart. Yeah.
Do they like inject?
Actually, hold on. Let me
Sounds
just.
like
check.
Are they all hermaphrodites? I think they're all. Are they?
Hold on.
And they inject a dart into. I don't think there's male and female.
Oh my god, is this how they like reproduce? Because I really need to know
Yeah,
that
because
now.
you want to like dilute your genes, so you not dilute. You want to mix it up to give you a better chance of survival. So you want male and female sex cells from different animals, but I think they're hermaphrodites.
I've
Am I
went
wrong?
down I've went down a random rabbit hole here. So I found out about love darts. So a love dart is a
Are you
Are
on
sharp.
Love Honey
you on
again?
Love Honey?
Yeah, a love dart is a sharp calliceous or nitrous dart, which some hermaphroditic land snails.
Oh, I'm actually getting
Exchange.
confused.
Sorry, what?
It's how they exchange the sperm between both 2 land snails. And then I read like a whole other thing, which was like woman impregnated by squid after she ate raw seafood. That might be my story next week, guys. Tune in just in case.
Wow, that sounds like a Daily Mail Andrew story.
Oh, you're so close. It's the Mirror. But yeah. So so I'm not too sure. We'll need to.
So basically, I got the answer to that question was 3, but somehow we ended up talking about
Love darts.
snail hermaphrodites. So
Yep.
cool.
So there you go. Question 2. How many states of matter are there?
I thought you were going to say like States of America. I was like, I think I know that. States of matter. Don't know. I'll go 2.
2? No, come on.
I hadn't finished.
Wow. Ross is
I was
like
showing-
straight in there. Wow.
I hadn't finished. I've got my
Right,
notebook
let's write
here.
them down. Okay, so what have you got?
Okay, so honestly, I don't even know one.
Solid.
Oh, it's just like a solid liquid gas kind of vibe.
Okay, so we've got at least 3.
Okay, so that's
Okay,
3.
3.
You
Like,
actually have a
what's-
notepad?
Well, this is where I work, so yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's completely blank.
It's not actually. It's actually one of the matters, which is a solid.
What's the matter with you?
I'll just have to go 3 because genuinely I don't know anymore.
Ross?
Solid, liquid, gas.
I think it's about 10.
10?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I
Right,
had
go
like
on then.
4. All right, okay.
Go on
yeah,
then.
go
Let's
for
hear
it.
you.
So solid, liquid, gas, plasma, Bose-Einstein condensate. There's another something condensate, and then I think there's a few others.
Well, that's not 10. I'm no mathematician, but that
Don't
is
know them all off
not
the top of my
10.
head.
Also, you've just named stuff from like Ghostbusters. Plasma. Hello. Not real.
Oh no,
Plasma
plasma
is-
I had one. Plasma's one. Yeah, that's what's in those. You know those the ball things.
Ghostbusters. Yeah.
No, you know the balls where you put your hand on it and it like gets
Oh,
tingly.
is that like kinetic or something? Something to do with kinetic.
Tingly.
Lightning. Like it goes lightning.
Yes, but lightning
tingly
is
balls.
plasma. So lightning is plasma. Any spark is plasma. The sun is plasma. So it's quite annoying when people say, "Oh, it's a burning hot ball of gas." It's not. It's plasma.
Oh.
It is hydrogen, which most
Ross,
people see as
it
a
doesn't
gas,
even
but
matter.
So I've gone and found a list of all the states of matter. So we've got solid. Amy, can you keep counting for me? 1. Okay, good. Liquid, gas, plasma, supercritical fluid, degenerate matter, Bose-Einstein condensate, fermionic condensate. Did I say there were 2 condensates? Superconductivity, superfluid, supersolid, quantum spin liquid, string net liquid, time crystals.
Right.
This is when Ross realizes he's on the wrong thing.
Yeah, this is like a
Rydberg
Marvel
polaron,
problem.
Black superionic ice, and then the high energy state you've got quark gluon plasma.
Okay, 17.
Right. I should clarify. I actually have heard of time crystals before.
In
Like
Stargate.
no, in like proper science. Amy, question 3. Which animal eats bamboo to survive? And why?
Pandas.
Is that weird?
Pandas.
Yes.
I know why it's
Yeah.
weird.
And why is it weird?
Because it's not. They actually need something else, or like it's not sustainable to keep them alive, or they sleep in it, or they need to eat like their body weight in it a day. I don't know.
Well, actually, you're like
All of the above.
all of the
Can I
above.
go?
Yeah,
Can I
sure.
go? I think they're evolved to eat meat. Like they've got teeth for eating meat.
Or like okay, yeah.
So they've got like canines and things like that. But all they
Okay.
do is use their molars to chew bamboo.
But they want to be vegan.
They do want to be vegan.
Yeah, they're because they're bears. Weirdly, here's my like fun fact
Omnivorous?
about
Is that the word?
pandas, is that they're not actually a type of panda. They're a type of bear. Red pandas are closer to what a panda actually looks like. It's just that we thought, like when they were naming stuff, they named it a panda. Like the giant pandas we're talking about, the black and white bears.
Yeah, but also pandas just do nothing.
Yeah, well, they don't, but they can't do anything because the amount of energy that they need to get out of the bamboo is so ridiculously high that if they do one tiny little thing, then they need to eat like a gajillion bits of bamboo. A gajillion's a bit too many, but they need to eat lots of bamboo in order to get that energy back. But yeah, because they're built for eating meat.
They not just eat a squirrel or something?
Well, the thing is, like, they can barely digest the bamboo anyway. Plus, it's all spiky and things
Can
like that.
someone just tell them? Because they're struggling with surviving as it is and reproducing.
I think the thing is, though, they look quite happy. Just
Yeah.
eating all day and sitting around. I've seen them at the zoo. They look very, very happy. And if you're happy to just sit around all day and eat whatever you like, just like the pandas at the zoo, why don't you just drop us an email while you're at it and tell us what's happening in your world? Maybe drop us a question, maybe even comment on some of our science that we've spoken about. Please feel free to email us at iReadItOS@gmail.com or contact us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook or TikTok at iReadItOS. Please do leave us a like and a review and share our podcast so that other people can experience the wonder that is I Read It Online somewhere. We'll see you
really good,
next
Andy.
That
time.
was well done considering you've not done that for a few weeks.
Bye.
Bye.